And a good evening, everyone, from Shenneck Arena here at the Anderson Athletic and Recreation Center, the campus of the University of St. Thomas in St. Paul. Welcome to the best in Division III sports. As tonight, it is MIAC Volleyball, two of the top teams here in the conference doing battle. St. Thomas is hosting the Augsburg Auggies. Hello, everybody. I'm Tom Orchard, voice of the Auggies. And Tom Ritchie, the Silver Fox, is my tech man getting us out of the air. This broadcast a presentation of Augsburg University in cooperation with my company, TJ Broadcast Services. TJSportsOnline.net, by the way, is my website. Our broadcast here tonight, an Auggie Game Central, made possible by Twin City Orthopedics, by Wells Fargo, Minnesota Coaches Incorporated, Devoni's Peach and Hot Hoagies, Courtyard, Minneapolis Downtown, 360 Wow Inc., the Quarter Bar, Jimmy John's, and Memory Lanes and Flashback Cafe on 26th Avenue in South Minneapolis. Also brought to you by Adidas and Big Athletics. The matchup here tonight finds the Augsburg Auggies winners of 8 in a row, 16-2, and currently tied for third place in the conference, taking on St. Thomas. Tommy's been playing very well of late. They've won 6 of their last 7 this season, 12 of their last 13 home matches. This is a tough place to play. The Tommies under Tanfam are 12-5 overall, and they are 4-1 in conference, tied with Augsburg and Bethel for the third spot in the conference. This is your Augie pregame show on Augie Game Central. Augsburg coming off a win over Hamlin last Saturday. And, of course, we had the chance to broadcast the match over at Northwestern last Friday. We do apologize for the technical difficulties, and we hope to have that match on our archive on TJSportsOnline.net within the next couple of days. You can tune in. The Auggies probably played their best match of the year and dispatched of the number 26 ranked team in the country. Again, this is our Augie pregame show, and a chance to sit down with the head coach of the Tommies, Tanfam. And Augie Game Night continues here from Shenneck Arena on this Wednesday night. MIAC Volleyball, the Auggies and St. Thomas, and a chance to visit with the head coach of the Tommies, Tanfam. And Tan, this is your 15th year, but you've got roots at Augsburg. And what years were you at Augsburg way back when?
I was a student there from 93 to 97, and then I coached for 2 years after, so basically till 99.
Did you coach with Marilyn?
I did. Yeah, she was my first head coach and learned so many great valuable lessons that we even use today.
And your program continues to produce some excellent players. How does this team compare with teams of the past?
I really feel like this is as talented as a team as we've ever had, but as you know, the MIAC is as good as it's ever been. There are 6 teams that are right at the top that on any given night, anyone can win, and I feel like tonight's going to be one of those nights where can't predict who's going to win. It's just going to be a good battle.
All right, your quarterback, Kathy Malik, and just how good is she?
She started as a freshman for us, and it's very rare. She's one of those kids that continues to work every day and gets better. She's much better and much different player than she was, even last week. So, in terms of how she's doing great, and she's thrusted in a new role blocking for us, and we hope that she can slow down some of those hot Auggie hitters.
Who do you rotate in at middle?
For us today, I think we're going to use Grace Bortson and Julia Spacek. So 2 seniors that have seen a lot in their time here. They're expecting great things, and hopefully they can perform well tonight.
All right, on the pins, do you rotate 3, 4 young ladies?
Well, we're going to save that a little secret for Augsburg coming up, but we plan on using 3 or 4 kids, yeah.
And in the back row, who's your libero?
Libero tonight will be Ellie Meyer. She did not get a chance to play against Augsburg last year due to a hand injury, so I know she's looking forward to the challenge tonight.
All right, your schedule mentioned 12-5, but you've been playing very good volleyball of late. What's been the key here for the last few weeks?
Well, it sounds simple, but it's just ball control and serve receive, and a little belief mixed in. It goes a long way. Augsburg's got a lot going for them too, in terms of their culture and how they have things rolling. So for us, we just try to again take it one little simple thing at a time.
All right, you and Augsburg have a scrimmage earlier in the season. What did you take out of that, and what are you preparing for tonight?
Well, when we scrimmaged, Augsburg took it to us. There was no doubt about it. They're a really good team, especially in the beginning of the year, and their record shows it. What we took away is that we need to work harder, and we have been. So I think that it's going to be one of those, again, classic MIC battles.
All right, here's a point of order that you can take pride in. Jane Becker at Augsburg and Emily Foster at St. Olaf and Rachel Donna Gustavus, 3 young ladies that played for you.
Yeah, it's one of those rare things that I don't think it happens in any sport anywhere in the country, but it can happen here, and it speaks volumes to the people that they are, the conference as a whole, and again, like, I couldn't be more proud, but I'm rooting for them every single night except for when they play the Tommies. So.
Well, again, nice to meet you, young man, and we will talk again.
Yep, thanks for having me.
And that is Tan Pham, the head coach of the Tommies, now in his 15th year here at St. Thomas. And again, he was an Auggie way back in the middle 90s and was on Coach Marilyn Florian's staff for a couple of years. Twin City Orthopedics, proud to be the official sports medicine provider for Augsburg Athletics. TCO is an all-inclusive orthopedic sports medicine and wellness provider, offering world-class services and state-of-the-art facilities. Visit them at tcomn.com. And our match brought to you by Wells Fargo, proud supporter of the Auggie, dedicated to helping people build better every day. Call, click, or stop by to start a conversation with them today. Wells Fargo, building better every day. Auggies has mentioned winners of 8 in a row. And since that tough loss at home to St. Olaf, they have beaten Edgewood College, Lakeland University, North Central College of Illinois in a tournament at UW-Eau Claire here a couple of weeks ago. And then came back into conference and defeated St. Mary down in Winona. Won at home against Concordia College Moorhead. Won at home against St. Kate's. Went to Northwestern, as mentioned, on Friday and dispatched down the Eagles in 3 straight. And Saturday afternoon, over at Hutton Arena, defeated the Hamlin Pipers 3-1. After today, they've got Scholastica on Friday. We'll have that match for you. And then on Saturday, they've got UW Stevens Point. We'll have that match for you as well. Next week, they go to St. Ben's on October 10th. We'll have that match for you as well here on Auggie Game Central. Auggies as a team hitting .238, and the number one in the kill department, Corinne Evans, our MIAC Offensive Player of the Week. She leads the team with 157 kills. Kayla Tritty is second. And then Sydney Zachary is third. And Megan Quam is fourth. Morgan Melly with 581 setting assists. On the season defensively, for the defense at the net has been spectacular. 233 blocks on the season, including 20 solo blocks. And serving aces for the Auggies. We have 19, I believe it is. 19 service aces. No, 97, 97 service aces. Morgan Malley has 20 of those. But we got a number of other players in double figures. Macy Turtle has 10. Jalen Rios has 13. Sydney Zachary has 12. Lexi Lang has 15. And Cookie Shonya has 14. St. Thomas has mentioned winners of 5 of their last 6. The last outing, September 28th against Muhlenberg, Pennsylvania. They won 3-1. Beat St. Olaf 3-1. There's a feather in their cap. St. Olaf playing so well. They defeated McAllister and Carleton on the road. They lost to the St. Ben's, though, up in St. Joe by a score of 3-1. And they also beat Stevens Point and UW River Falls and Simpson College. The standings right now in the MIAC against Stevens on top at 5-0, ranked in the top 25 of the country. They're 15-2. St. Ben's 4-0. Then Augsburg, Bethel, St. Thomas all 4-1. Then St. Olaf and Concordia 3-2. Then the second division has Carleton, St. Mary's, Hamlin, McAllister, and St. Kate's. So right now we've got about 7 teams battling for those 6 playoff spots here in the MIC. For updates and information on all Augsburg University sports, check out our athletic website at athletics.augsburg.edu. Updated constantly with all the information, all 21 Auggie varsity sports. It's your online home for Auggie athletics. If it's happening in Auggie sports, it's online at athletics.augsburg.edu. Other matches going on tonight around the MIAC. Carleton is at St. Ben's tonight. St. Kate's is up at UW Superior. St. Mary's at UW Stout. And Martin Luther College is at McAllister. Tomorrow night, Hamlin will be hosting Concordia. St. Olaf will be at Gustavus. We'll check the schedule as we go along. Also on the Auggie Sports calendar tonight, it's soccer in the rain over at UW River Falls. And downstairs, Al Shack, our public address announcer. And we'll try to pick up the introductions. So again, from Shannon Arena here at the campus of the University of St. Thomas at our national anthem, let's try to pick up the introduction.
Starter, number 2, Stephanie Hensel. Number 4, David Rios. Number 5,
the non-starters.
Number 8, Izzy Clark. Number 9, Betsy Lang. Number 10, Cody Shoga. Number 12, Emma Curie. Number 13, Kim Hendrick. Number 14, Ellie Hunter. Number 16, Abby Kierkegaard. Number 18, David Forrester. The starters for the Augsburg Auggies. Number 3, Morgan Melly. Number 6, Taylor Kirby. Number 7, Cindy Zachary. Number 11, Megan Long. Number 15, Karina Evans. Number 22, Jade Corson. Number 1, Nancy Turrell. This is the coaches for Augsburg, Holly and Rico.
And again, for the Auggies, Morgan Malley at that center spot, the senior out of Fillmore Central. And the outside kid at Jody, the first year out of Stillwater. Sydney Zachary, the other outside, the junior out of Bloomington Jefferson. Megan Quam, also outside hitter. Junior from Kenyon Wanamingo. Karina Evans in the middle, again, MIAC Player of the Week. Sophomore from Blaine, and Jade Boyson playing the middle. And she is the first year out of Rochester, Mayo. Jean Becker in her 9th year. Assistant coaches, Colleen Enrico, Tia Ratsinas, Lindsay Peterson, Catherine Gatos, Laura Evans, Ellen Saxon, Allison Westfall.
Number 12, Julia Spacek. Number 17, Grace Fortune. Number 21, Amanda Mazzola. Number 24, Betty Taylor.
And the starters for Tanfam, and the set will be Catherine Malik, a senior from Holy Family High School. Abby Lawaji, a junior from Marshall, Minnesota. The libero will be Ellie Meyer, a junior from Des Plaines, Illinois. Outside hitter Audrey Aronson, a senior from Hopkins. In the middle, Julia Spacek, a senior from Orna. And another middle hitter is Grace Bordson. You heard Tan talk about her on the pregame show. Grace, a senior out of Hutchinson. And the outside hitter, their leading hitter, Maddie Critter. And she is out of Tatina Grace. Maddie Critter on the season with 159 kills on the season. Julia Spacek is second with 131. Audrey Aronson is third with 108. Franny Egan is fourth with 84. The Auggies will be in the court to our left. Tommies in the court to our right. The Auggies wearing their maroon uniforms here tonight with white numbers and the gray trim. As we get set to go, here in set number 1, best 3 out of 5. And I'm not anticipating this going 3-zip either way. Augsburg and St. Scholastica, by the way, back home on Friday night. Saturday, we've got a busy day with golf and cross country and soccer. And of course, football just across the way from the Anderson Athletic and Recreation Center, the Auggies and St. Thomas on Augie Game Central. Yeah, it looks like still had no indication who's going to be serving first. The two liberos come in, and it'll be Morgan Malley serving for the Auggies. Morgan with those 20 aces on the season, left to right, as we get set number one underway here on Augie Game Central. 16-2 against 12-5. Morgan, one of our three seniors. St. Thomas have just the four seniors on their young roster. And off the serve, popped up in the back row by Mazzola. And they go slide move off the block of the Auggies, kept alive there by Megan Quam. As Maddox sets the near side, Kraler shot gets blocked by the Auggies. They set the middle and put down, saved by Morgan Malley, but it's into the sands. And putting it down for the kill was Julian Spacek, the senior out of Orono. And St. Thomas leads by a score of 1-0. Back to the line, Maddie Critter, to Tina Grace High School, junior, outside hitter. Critter serve, popped up on the back row by Jordy. Malley chases down the pass. Calm off the left pin, floats it across. Laying out as Meyer to save it. Off the near pin, put down and good. Off the left pin, put down by Franny Egan. First year out of Washburn High School, 5'8", first year. Franny Egan playing that left pin, and the Tommies now lead by a score of 2-0. Critter serve again, back row, picking on Kayla. Malley sets up Sydney off the left pin, floats it down the line. And, oh, what a save in the back row by Meyer. Augie ball. Turl, middle, or right side, Quam, and that is saved in that back row by Caleb. Sent across Augie ball, Malley, near side, and it's Quam through the block, and this time she scores. Megan Quam, Q picking up the kill. Fourth on the club, and kills is now 2-1. And Sydney Zachary going back to the service line. And off the serve, popped up with that back row by Abby Luaga. And sent across by Kriller. Augie ball, Malley backs it near side. Q sends it cross court and scores. Megan Quam with a couple of kills. And we are now tied for the first time at 2 apiece. Zachary on the serve. And Luaga goes cross court from the back row. Kriller puts it in the net. An attack here by St. Thomas. And the Auggies have the lead, their first lead. And their first lead change of the night. And it's now 1-0. Correction, 3-2, excuse me. Zachary back row popped up by Meyer, Ellie Meyer. Third hit, blocked to the net by the Auggies. Auggies, that great attack at the net. The stone wall, Q and Jane Boyson combined on the block. And the Auggies now have scored 4 points in a row. 4-2, Zachary again. Ellie Meyer goes up front. Malley goes back to that right side. Sent across by Spacek. Saved by Zachary, the back row. Malley bumps it across. Luagi out front from the back row, no near side. Shot off the block, but it's saved in the back row by the Auggies. Third hit, left pin. Judy Kayla scores. No, it's deep and out of bounds. Kayla on the attack here, just a little bit deep. Point for the Tommies. It'll be 3 serving 4. Serving is Ellie Meyer from Des Plaines, Illinois. Augie ball, middle. And Boyson gets blocked in the middle. Grace Mordson, Hutchinson Tiger. And the Tommies have their first block of the night. As we are 4-4, second tie. They're Jody with the floater down the line. Kept the line by the Tommies, and Meyer will bump it over. Zachary's pass up front. Malley sets up Quam up the left pin, a right pin, and saved in that back row by Critter. Maddie Critter sends it deep. There's Malley for Turl. Near side, Q, shot blocked, but it's saved by Malley. Back row, far side, Jody will have to bump it over. They go up front. Malik sets the middle. And a shot and a block there by Boyson. Oh, the Tommies, great defense. Keep it alive. And then there's Kriller. Don Elliott one down. And Maddie Kriller got our second lead change as St. Thomas now has a 5-4 lead. And off the serve, Augie ball at the net, and in the net. Yep, in the net called against the Auggies. And that is now 4 in a row scored by St. Thomas as they go back and forth. And off the serve, Augie ball, back row, Zachary will send it over and scores. Sidney Zachary makes it a 5-6 match. And Karina Evans will come in. Jade Boyce will come on to play the middle. And off the serve, Tommy ball, Malik near side, shot down the line, and it's dug out by Malik. Turtle high in the left side, shot dirty, and it's off the hands. Out of bounds? No, yes it was. It was out of bounds, no touch by the Tommies. Point for St. Thomas. They lead by a score of 7-5. Serving is Kathleen Malik, their center, one of their 4 seniors. Zachary for the back row with Dirty from behind the line, sends it deep. Meyer goes up front. Malik goes back to the right side, and the shot there is blocked, but it goes out of bounds. Point, and it goes to Audrey Erickson, senior out of Hopkins, one of their 4 seniors, and St. Thomas has the biggest lead. It is now 8, serving 5. And off the serve, there's an ace serve. Now 9-5, first service ace for St. Thomas. And off the serve, played up front by Dirty. Malik back to Kittle, left pin shots, and it's dug out by Crater. Malik goes cross court, near side, down the line, and it is good. Put down on the near side by Franny Egan. Egan, the first year out of Washburn, and St. Thomas's double up the lead is now 10-5 here in the first set. Augie Game Day here on Augie Game Central. Brought to you by Minnesota Kosher, the official bus provider for Augsburg Athletics. If you have travel needs for your group or special event, visit www.minnesotacosher.com to learn more or to request a quote. Thank you to Minnesota Coaches. And Devani's Pizza and Hot Hoagies is Augsburg Athletics' first choice for a great meal. Devani's located right across the street and offers the amazing Augiematic discount. Get 10% off any order. Just tell them you want the Augiematic discount at Devani's. Again, Carleton at St. Ben's tonight. St. Kate's up at UW Superior. St. Mary's at Stout. And Martin Luther is at McAllister. And I'm trying to find the live stats from Gene. But right now, not having any luck. For those of you maybe following the live stats, there is none. And Richie's not the best stat keeper as it is, so everything is going to be very sketchy when it comes to number of kills and so on. St. Thomas has led twice. The biggest lead now at 5. They had the 1 tie. Augsburg has led once. Their biggest lead was 2. Got a couple of lead changes coming out of the break. Karina Evans, Morgan Melly, Megan Quam, Macy Turrell, Sydney Zachary, and Kayla Driddy. Catherine Malik, Ellen Meyer, Maddie Kraler for the Tommies. Here's Malley, sets the middle. Evans puts one down, and saved by Meyer in the back row. Kraler, Maddie will bump it across. Evans for Malley in the middle. Quam, shot scores. Megan Quam with her 3rd kill. And it's now 6, serving 10. As Lexi Lang will come in, Megan Quam will come on. Now up front for the Tommies, there's Grace Bordson and Julia Spacek. 6, serving 10 for Lexi Langer, first year out of Rochester Mayo High School. And up the near side, sent across by Audrey Erickson. 3rd hit for Kayla Jordy down the line. Nice save by Critter. Cross court, put down the line by Erickson. Back row, and it's played up front. Macy Cheer will have to bump it across. Pass up front from Maddock. Back set right side. Shot put down, and it is in the net. Called against the Auggies. Kayla Jordy get called for in the net. And Megan Mazzola will come in for the Tommies, and Fran Egan will sit down. Megan Mazzola from La Crosse Aquinas High School. 11, serving 6 here in the first set. Maddie Cradler back of the service line. Cradler serve, popped up in the back row by Lang. Maddie sends up, Jody up the left hand, sends it deep in, cross court and out of bounds. An attack here for the Auggies. And it is a 6-point lead for St. Thomas here in the first set. Cradler again, Turtles pass low, saved by Maddie, middle, floater, Jody scores. Kayla makes up for it. Kayla Jody picking up the point. It'll be 7 serving 12. Stephanie Hexel, our senior out of Apple Valley, will come in. Kayla Jody will sit down. Hexel will do the service on it from left to right. Hexel goes deep in the back row, picking on Critter. Maddie sets the near side. Critter puts it across and saved by Turtle. Maddie chases down the pass. Zachary up the left pin, goes cross court and scores. Sydney Zachary draws the Auggies within 4. It is 8 serving 12 here in the first set. And here's Meyer up front from Maddock in the middle, put down by Spacek, and she scored. Julia Spacek, an Orono Spartan. Was that Grace Bordson, 17 or 12? Let's go with Bordson. Yeah, it's Gracie Bordson with the kill. And it's 13-8 St. Thomas. And Bordson going back to the service line. Turtles pass up front. They set Sydney in the middle. Scores! Sydney Zachary scores for the Auggies. It'll be 9 serving 13 as we get the serve back. And substitutions. Turtle will come out. Boyson will come in. Kukushonia will come in. And Karina Evans will sit down. Kukushonia, sophomore out of Jefferson High School. And a service error into the net. Point for the Tommies, 14-9. And so Andre Erickson will come on. And Abby Lawagi will come in, junior out of Marshall, Minnesota. And Abby will serve from right to left, 14-9 on the serve. Winners of 6 of their last 7, the Tommies. Augie ball off the serve. Back set, slide move, put down by Boyson. And it's saved in the back row. Who's got it? It is bumped across by Missoula. Augie ball, middle. Boyson rolls it across. There's Meyer. Maddock, middle. Shot put down and good. Julia Spacek, quick set to middle. And the senior out of Orono. And the Tommies have equaled their biggest lead, now leading 15-9 here in the first set. Augie's only lead was at 4-2. Augie ball off the serve, floated across by Morgan Maddie. Meyer goes up near side for Critter. Maddie down the line, popped up by Lang. Cross court, sent across by Macy Turtle, but it's out of bounds. An attack here for the Augies. It's 16-9 in favor of the Tommies. And Coach Jane Becker wants to call timeout on the floor. Follow Augie Athletics on social media. Go to Augsburg Auggies on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook for all of your Augie social media. Remember to use the hashtag Augie Pride to share your love of Augie Athletics. And you can listen and watch more than 130 live Augsburg sporting events online by going to our website at athletics.augsburg.edu. We have live webcasts of 11 different sports during the school year. Our Game Central portal features live webcasts along with live statistics of home events. You'll also be able to watch and listen to archived events on demand. Go online to athletics.augsburg.edu and click on the live stats or webcast link, or click the Augie Live link on game days. And other games going on today. And my computer decided to go hiccup on me. Here we go. Men's soccer Superior at Hamlin tonight. St. Mary's at Carroll. McAllister at Luther. Women's soccer Northwestern and Concordia playing to a 1-1 tie. EW lacrosse over Gustavus 5-2. And it was St. Olaf defeating Stout 5-1. Hamlin over Martin Luther, final 3-0. And Augsburg in River Falls. They got started about 20 minutes ago. And St. Thomas is at St. Mary's. And coming out of the break, 16 serving 9. And off the serve, Zachary's pass high in the air. Malta goes back set slide. Boyson floater. There's Ellie Meyer. Malta goes back set shot put down the line. And good. Julia Spacek on the slide, move the back set. And Spacek picking up the point. And a 17-9 in favor of the Tommies. And an 8-point lead here in the first set. All Tommies pretty much. Zachary's pass from Mo, left-hand floater. In the back row, it's popped up by Mazzola. Here's Zachary up the left pin. And, oh, what a save of the back row by Mazzola. Put across by Criddler. There's Macy to lay out. Maddie, middle for Boyson. Puts it down. Meyer high in the air near side. Maddie Criddler shot blocked. Tommy ball. Maddox pulls it across. And, oh, what a save by Macy. Zachary up the left pin. Here, her shot is blocked. And a block for the Tommies. And they lead 18-9. They've doubled up the score here in the first set. And is now 18-9. And off the serve, Maddie, middle, Zachary floats it down the line. Popped up there by Lewagi. Here's Maddie Criddler going cross court. There's Macy Churl. Maddie chases it down the pass. Zachary will bump it across from the far side. Maddie up front, back set, slide, and it's good. Julia Spacek has another one. And the Tommies now lead by 10 at 19-9. Tommies have been, or Auggies have not been seen this big a deficit in quite a while. Here's Hexel up front, left pin, floater, Sidney, and oh, what a save by Criddler. Off the right pin, put down, and Lang with the save. Middle, Boyson shot, and it is saved by Meyer. Nope, 4 hits called against it, 2 hits called against St. Thomas. Point finally for the Auggies. It'll be 10 serving 9. And I see Lang coming out for the Auggies, making Crum coming back in. Morgan Malley serving. Tommy ball, third hit near side. Criddler, shot blocked by the Auggies. Saved by Meyer. Criddler will bump it across. Malley for Turl. Sets the near side. Quam with a shot block. And we have a whistle. And the shot by Megan Quam hit the antenna. That's out of bounds. Point for the Tommies. Now 20 serving 10. And coming out is Megan Mazzola. And Audrey Erickson coming back in for the Tommies. Audrey, one of their 4 seniors from Hopkins. And the serve by Criddler. Zachary's pass up front, Malley. And we have a whistle. And Morgan got called for over the net. Point for St. Thomas. And it's 21-10. Served by Criddler. Malley chases it down the pass. Jade Boyson sends it deep. Popped up at the net. Free ball. Boyson puts it down and scores. Free ball and Jade scores for the Auggies. Point for the Auggies. It is 11 serving 21. Zachary back at the line for the Auggies. And Sidney, back row, Ellie Meyer, the libero, goes up front. They set the near side. Shot put down. And a save by Zachary. No, it hit the floor. Shot put down. Is that Hannah Braun or number 6, not 8? Abby Lewagi got the kill, 22-11. And Grace Bordson comes in. Julia Spacey comes out as they switch the middles. Ellie Myers serve high in the air. Kayla Jurdy from the back row sent across by Zachary. Then back by the Tommies. Low pass. Malley with a one-hand save. Guam can't save it. That'll be a 4-hit call against the Auggies. And I think we can just kind of erase this first set, bury it somewhere, and start over. This has not been going good. 23-11. And substitution, Natalie Tomhave out of Fargo, North Dakota, Davies High School. She will come in. And Catherine Malik will sit on. Serving is Ellie Meyer from Illinois. Meyer serves. Zachary high in the air. Back row. Malley up front. Left pin. Floated across there by Jurdy. Tommy ball. Third hit near side. Through the block. Saved by Malley. Macy Churl high in the air. Near side again for Kayla. And again Ellie Meyer. Boy, is she playing well. Off the near side. Put cross court and scoring is Franny Egan. Egan for the Tommies. And here is set point for the Tommies. 24-11 here in the first set. Served by Meyer. It's deep and out of bounds. Service here. And at 12, serving 24. Catherine Malik will come in. Back in, and Tom Have will sit out. And Jade Boyce will come on. Corinne Evans will come back in to play the middle. Macy Churl to do the honors. Macy's good serve. Played up front. Maddox goes middle. Shot put down. There by Bordson. Augie ball. Corinne Evans. She scores. Corinne Evans scoring one for the Auggies. It's 13. Serving 24. They're 9 point down. Not exactly a light shot, but one at a time, right? Oh, and there it is in the net. There's set point. As on the surface here, the Tommies win the first set 25-13 and take a 1-0 lead here in the match. Whether you're traveling for work or taking a vacation from it, the Courtyard Minneapolis downtown helps you put more play in your stay. From the gym to from the gym and pool to redesigned guest rooms and social lobby space, they've got you covered. Visit them at courtyardminneapolis.com/Augsburg. Make room for a little fun at the Courtyard. And owned and operated by an Augsburg alumni, 360 WOW Incorporated is the parent company to several up-and-coming brands in the Twin Cities. 1-800-GOD-JUNK. You move me in check shot. If you're looking for a great job and a great team with great pay that is near campus, learn more or apply online by visiting 360wowinc.com. Again, the Tommies took the initial lead. The Auggies tied it up, took a 4-2 lead, and have led. They led by as many as, 12 points here at the finish. 12-point lead here at the finish. We've had one tie. We had a couple of late changes. If we mentioned the Auggies' biggest lead was early at 4-2. Mentioned soccer going on tonight. The women's soccer team at River Falls. Right now the standings in the MIAC and women's soccer, St. Olaf and St. Thomas are tied at the top spot. Bethel is third with 10 points. Then Augsburg and Carleton with 9. St. Kate's with 8. Then St. Benedict, Concordia, Gustavus, Hamlin, McAllister, and St. Mary's. Men's soccer, Gustavus on top there as well. Gustavus, they knocked off our Auggies here not too long ago. 1-0 tough game. McAllister and St. Thomas are tied for second place. Gustavus with 13 points. Mac and St. Thomas with 10. Augsburg and St. John's with 9. Hamlin with 6. And then St. Olaf, Carleton, St. Mary's, Bethel, and Concordia. Don't forget football coming up on Saturday afternoon, just across the way at O'Shaughnessy Field. The Auggies taking on St. Thomas, 1:10 kickoff. And at 12:50 will be a broadcast time with Jason Darrow and the voice of the Auggie, Charlie Beatty. And you can watch and listen to that game on Auggie Game Central. There, thank you, Gene. Gene came up with the stats. Auggies, how did we hit that first set? We came in 238. 73. 10 kills, 7 errors, and 41 attempts. St. Thomas hitting 324, 13 kills, just 2 errors in 34 attempts. Auggies have 1 block, St. Thomas has 2. And serving the power, 3 aces for St. Thomas by 3 different players. Malik has 1, Cradler has 1, and Ellie Meyer has 1. For the Auggies, kills, Jurdy 1, Zachary 3, Quam 3, Evans 1, Boyson with 2. For St. Thomas, Basic with 4, Bordson 1, Cradler 1, Brandy Egan with 5, Ellie Meyer with 1, and Audrey Erickson with 1. So here we go, second set. So again, just to erase what happened in that first set, and let's get back to business. Auggies have gone 3-0 in 10 of their matches. They're 10 of their 18 matches on the season. And we've gone 4 sets 6 times. We've gone 5 once. And for St. Thomas in the court right down below us, it'll be Megan Mazzola, Abby Lewagi, Ellie Meyer, Julia Spacek, Maddie Critter, and Catherine Melick. Check out the Auggies. He has this serve coming from left to right. And there's Macy Churl to pop it up. Third hit near side. Quam shot is in the net. An attack here for the Auggies. And that is our 8th attack here. And St. Thomas leads by a score of 1-0. It's Mally, Zachary, Churl, Jurdy, Quam, and Boyson out there for the Auggies. And there's another ace. This time the ace belongs to Megan Mazzola. That is her first. And the fourth ace of the night for St. Thomas. They lead by a score of 2-0. Lawaga out of a good volleyball school, Marshall Tigers. Slide move for Jade Boyson. She scores. Jade Boyson on the slide move. Goes right pin. And that's when she's got her third. Auggies are within one serving two. As Sydney Zachary going back to the service line. Sydney serve. There's Ellie Meyer, the libero up front. Malik, the setter, goes left pin. Kraler puts it down. Zachary with a save. But it goes out of bounds. And Kraler picking up the kill. Maddie has her second kill. And St. Thomas leads by a score of 3-1. And Franny Egan came in. And Megan Mazzola sat down. Maddie Kriller serving. Clears the net. Jordy goes up front. Maddie off the left pin. Sent across by Megan Quam. Meyer, left side. Franny Egan shot through the block. Saved by the August. He's got the third hit. It is Jordy down the line. And it's popped up in that back row. They go cross court. And we've got a carry called against St. Thomas. 2-hit call point for the August. It'll be 2 serving 3. Evans in, Boyson out, Turtle back to the service line. Macy serve, Kraler's pass up front. Malik goes back set, shot put across. There by Spacek, Augie ball, Evans. And there's Ellie Meyer to pop it in. They go left side for Franny Egan. Her shot is partially blocked. Turtle sets it up near side, Jordy with a floater, and it is kept alive. And set back Kraler. Zachary can't handle it. And from the back row, Maddie Kraler, their leading attacker, came in. Number 1 on the team with 159. And she has 3 right now, and it is 4-2 St. Thomas here in the second set. And Bordson came in. Spacek came out for the Tommies. Off the serve, Augie ball, third hit. Kidadretti from behind the line, floats it over. And they go middle and put down by Bordson. Augie ball. They set the middle in. Evans overruns it. Morgan Malley's pass and Corinne overran it. An attack here for the Auggies, and it is 5-2 in favor of the Tommies. Ellie Meyer, part of their junior class, sends it deep, scraping it off the floor with Jordy, but nobody can handle it. And another ace for the Tommies, and that is their 5th ace of the night. And Ellie Meyer picking up the ace. And for Ellie, that is her second ace. And St. Thomas now has a 4-point lead at 6-2. As Coach Jane Becker will call timeout. Timeout on the floor. You and Richie Sharon Company are from Schenecker Arena. We'll be back here later on this winter for basketball, both men and women. And, of course, we'll be here on Saturday for football. We'll have men's and women's hockey, too, from Mendota Heights later on in the season. And I think we'll be here for baseball as well. I think the Auggies are at St. Thomas this year. Owned and operated by an Augsburg alumni, 360 Wall Inc. is the parent company to several up-and-coming brands of the Twin Cities. 1-800-GOT-JUNKIE Moving Shack Shot. You're looking for a great job and a great team with great pay that's near campus. Learn more or apply online by visiting 360wallinc.com. The Corner Bar, proud sponsor of Augsburg Athletics, located in the historic Seven Corners area. Corner Bar, perfect place for great food, outstanding pizza, the almost world-famous Joey Wings, and there's tons of screens, so you won't miss a second of the action. Visit thecorner.bar for more information on the Corner Bar. This weekend at the MIAC Men's Golf Championships. It's at the Ridges at Sand Creek out there in Jordan, if I remember the name of the course. 3-day event. And good luck to the Auggies, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. 6-2, Ellie Meyer and the Tommies serving here in the second set, having won the first set 25-13. And the serve by Meyer, back row, popped up by Zachary, saved by Macy Turtle from behind the line. Jordy puts one down, Meyer with a save. They go left side for Egan, down the line, scores! Fran Egan, a passing shot right down the line. She leads the Tommies now with 6. Egan came in to the match tonight, 4th on the club in kills with 84. She's now up to 90. And the Tommies lead by 5 at 7-2. Augie ball at the net. Free ball put down on the overpass. Grace Bordson with an easy one. Bordson with the kill. And it is now 8-2 in favor of the Tommies. Ellie Myers got the Tommies on a roll. Good serve. There's Kayla Dreddy picking on Kidda. They go backside, right side. Quam down the line. Meyer goes to her knees and straight pops it up. It finds the floor, and Megan Quam will pick up the kill for the August. Theo has her fourth. It is 3 serving game. Quam will come out. Malley will come out. Ellie Schwartz will come in. And Izzy Barr will come in. Ellie Schwartz, the junior out of Hill Murray. And Izzy Barr, the first year out of River Falls, Wisconsin. She takes Malley's spot. Izzy Barr to serve. 3 serving 8. Critters pass. Malek pushes it across and scores. Catherine Malek picking up her first kill here tonight. And the Tommies lead by 6 at 9-3. And Audrey Erickson will come in for the Tommies, and Abby Lawagi will sit down. And off the serve by Catherine Malek. Barr will set the near side there. You floated by Schwartz, and Ellie scores. Ellie Schwartz off the block. And Schwartz has her first kill. It'll be 4 serving 9. And Gertie will come out. Stephanie Hexel will come in. So Hexel, Barr, Schwartz, Evans, Zachary, and Turl on the floor for your Auggies. Maddie Critters, nice high pass. Maddie goes left side. The shot through the block. It is Auggies to keep it alive. Barr sets the middle, and Evans can't get to the pass. A little miscommunication as Evans didn't read the pass. An attack here for the Auggies. It'll be 10 serving 4. And coming in as Megan Mazzilla from La Crosse Aquinas. And Fran Egan will sit down. And the serve by Mazzillo. Turtles pass up front. Barr, near side. Zachary sends it deep. Stripped up the floor by Mazzillo. In the middle. Shot. Auggies with a block. Evans and Zachary combined on the Auggies' second block of the night. And it'll be 5 serving 10. Boyson in. Shunya in. Turtle out. Evans out for the Auggies. And Cookie will go back to the service line. We've got a long way to climb back into this match. Trying to keep the winning streak alive. Served by Shonya. Played up front by Mazzilla. Third hit put down. And Cookie with a save, but nobody can get to the pass. And off that right pin, Audrey Erickson picks up the kill for the Tommies. And Erickson has her second kill. It's 11-5. Shonya out. Evans out. Boyson back in. Turtle back in. And Grades Bordson going back to the service line. Bordson just clears it. Zachary's pass. Barr back to the middle. And Ellie Schwartz gets blocked, but it goes out of bounds. Ellie Schwartz with a point for the Auggies. Her shot was blocked, but it went out of bounds. Oh, they give the point to St. Thomas. It's 12 serving 5. So scratch that point for Ellie. Augie ball. Boyson gets blocked by the Tommies, and they've got their fourth block of the night. And they lead by 8, 13-5. And again, 14 back on the staff trying anything they can to try and stem the tide and swing the momentum. Let's go up to St. Joe and find out how the Blazers and Carleton are doing. It's the only event on the MIAC scoreboard and is providing live stats. We'll be up there in St. Joe next Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. That first serve and 6:50 your broadcast time here on Augie Game Central at Claire Linshaw. And St. Ben's won the first set 25-18. They won the second set 25-16. Now starting the third. And St. Ben's number 2 right now in the conference playing so well. Gustavus on top, then St. Ben's, and then 3-way tie with Augsburg, Bethel, and St. Thomas. So St. Ben's on the way to an easy win at home. Here it is 13-5, St. Thomas in an 8-point lead. They led the first set by as many as 12. And St. Thomas, there's Maddie Critter, Audrey Erickson, Julia Spacek, Catherine Malik, Megan Mazzula, and Grace Bordson. And it's Izzy Barr, Ellie Schwartz, Macy Churl, Sydney Zachary, Jade Boyson, and Stephanie Hexel on the floor for the Auggies. Bordson serving left to right. Zachary's nice high pass. Barr backs it slide. Jade, and it is popped Up in the air by Maddock. They go up front, left pin. Maddie Kriller floats it down the line. Saved by Turrell. Third hit. Zachary will bump it across court. Up front. They set the middle. Shot put down. And good. Julia Spacek. And go 2 middles for St. Thomas. Putting on a clinic. It is 14-5. Bordson and Spacek. And a 9-point lead for the Tommies. Bordson again. And scraping it off the floor is Barr. Sydney Zachary floats it across and finds the floor. Sydney Zachary picks up her 4th kill. It'll be 6-14. Barr will come out. Malley will come back in. And Schwartz will come out. Quam will come back in for the Auggies. Morgan Malley back at the service line. Throwing off about 8 in a row here. Off the serve. Played by Mazzola up front. They set the left side. Maddie Kriller through the block. Backed up there by Hexel. Maddie goes right side for Quam. Off the block. And good. Megan Quam off that right pin. Has her 5th kill. She's leading us in scoring. The Auggies cut the margin 7, serving 14. And Malley's serve is a little bit deep and out of bounds. Auggies picking up their 3rd service air. We haven't had an ace yet tonight. And Luwanji will come in, and Erickson will sit out. Abby Luwanji out of Marshall, Minnesota. And off the serve, Augie ball. 3rd hit, slide, Boyson shot, and it is saved. Sent across by Maddock. Maddie again, near side for Sid, and it's out of bounds. No touch? I guess not. Okay. No touch, out of bounds on the attack here by Sydney Zachary. Tommy's lead 16-7. And Luwanji's serve goes back row. Zick, Sydney can't handle it. There's another ace. And that is 6 aces tonight for the Tommies. 17 serving 7. Serve again, and there's Zachary. Maddock can't handle the pass. Manages to save, though, and Turrell sends it across. Meyer from Maddock. Left side, Kraler shot, and scores. Maddie Kraler off that left pin. And Maddie has 3 kills this set, 4 on the night. And St. Thomas leads by 11, 18-7. Augie game day, Augie game Central. And off the serve, Augie ball in the middle, put down by Sydney, and she scores. Sydney Zachary. And Sid has her 5th kill to this set. It'll be 8, serving 18. And Stephanie Hexel will come out, and Kayla Jurdy will come in. And Zachary back at the line. We're back to the original starting 6 out there. Zachary's serve in the back row, played up front by Mazzola. Slide move there by the Tommies and saved by Quam. The left side for Kidda, down the line, and scores! Kidda Jurdy up the left pad. Got to get her dialed up. That's just her 2nd kill, 1 in each set. 9 serving 18. Zachary to do the honors. Critters, nice side pass. Maddock back to Maddie. Shot, scores! Maddie Critter, perfect pass, and Maddie took it in mid-form, and she has 5 for this set. As Megan Mazzola will come out, and Fran Eagle will come in. And Critter back at the service line, 19, serving 9. Tommies, the purple and white here tonight. Dirty pass for Moe, middle, shot Boyson, saved there by Luwanji. At the net, Auggies with a block, but it goes out of bounds, and Critter will pick up the point. Well, they rule that Critter was in the net. Give us a point. We'll take them any way we can. 10 serving 19. Boyson out. Evans back in for the Auggies. And off the serve, Ellie Myers pass up front. Maddock goes back, set shot put down by Spacek. Augie ball. Malley near side. Set cross court by Kiana Jurdy. Popped up by Luwanji. Sent deep by the Tommies and out of bounds. An attack error by St. Thomas of Irwin. They only had 2 attack errors in the first set. And the Auggies are within 8. They scored 3 in a row. 11, serving 19. And the pass up front. Malik goes back, set shot put down by Spacek. And scores. Julia Spacek out of Orno Spartan. And Julia has her 5th kill. And it's 20-11. So that Spacek will come out. And Grace Borson will come in to play the middle. Then Ellie Meyer will go back to the service line. Left to right 20, serving 11. Zachary up front, backs it right side. Quam, shot blocked. Saved by Zachary. Malley pushes it across, and it's popped up by Critter. Left pin, Fran Egan. Shot is good. Fran Egan with that little teardrop on the left side. And Egan has her 7th kill. She leads the Tommies in scoring. It is 21-11. And off the serve, Zachary pops it up. Malley chases it down. Near side, Kayla Jordy stumbled and found a wet spot on the floor and was spinning her wheels, could not get to the pass. And that'll go in the book as another ace for Ellie Meyer. And that is her 3rd ace. And 7 aces tonight for the Tommies. It is 22, serving 11. And now they'll get the towel out. Kayla was spinning her wheels there. Game night here on Auggie Game Central. We'll be back with you on Friday night. Augie's back home against St. Scholastica. And 6:50 our broadcast time on Auggie Game Central. And mopping duties are done. Ellie Meyer, 22, serving 11. Back row, popped up by Kayla Dritty. Malley chases down the pass, sets up Kayla off the left pin. Shot blocked. Another block for the Tommies. That is their 3rd block this set. 5 on the night. It is 23-11. On a 12-point lead, the Tommies won the first set by 12. Meyer's got them on quite a roll. And again, doing some towel work right in front of the net. This is a tough place to play, St. Thomas. They've won 12 of the last 13 matches here at home. Ellie floats it across, picking on Sydney. Malley, middle, Evans, shot scores. Karina Evans. Nice set, quick set, and Karina scores just her 2nd tonight. It is 12, serving 23. Malley out, bar in, Kwama. And Ellie Schwartz comes in for the Auggies. And Izzy back at the line, 12, serving 23. And just clears the net. Critter's pass up front. Maddock, far side, Egan shot, and she scores. Fran Egan off that left pin. And she has 7 on the night. Washburn Miller, just a first-year player, 5'8", first year. From Minneapolis, Washburn, Fran Egan. It's going to be a good one. Let's see Luwaji coming out. I believe Andre Erickson came in. Augie ball off the serve, off the left pin, floated down by Ellie Schwartz. Meyer, near side, shot blocked by the Auggies and sent back there by Bordson. Augie ball, right pin, floated across by Schwartz, and Ellie scores. There's her 2nd kill. 13, serving 24. Should be 14, serving 24. Hexel in, Jordy out. Yeah, very warm, muggy day today here in the upper Midwest. And I think the floor is taking the worst of it. Came into the building and didn't feel like the air conditioning was even working. So moisture on the floor. Hexel serving. Augie down by 11. Back row, Kriller. Nice high pass. Middle, Malik. Off the right pin, set by Egan. Deep and out of bounds. No touch. No touch. Thank you. Point for the Auggies. It'll be 14, serving 24. Set point for the Tommies. And Stephanie Hexel to do the Anders. And off the serve, Tommy ball. Malik middle, boards and puts it down. Saved by Barr. Turl, near side, Sydney goes cross court, partially blocked. Meyer goes up front from Malik. Quick set the middle, Bordson shot put down and scores. As Bordson finds the rafters and picks up her 2nd kill, and St. Thomas wins the 2nd set 25-14 and lead the match 2-0. Auggie game night on Auggie Game Central. Again, you at Witchy Sharing Company. The Silver Fox and Ben are my engineers here tonight. Up here in the upper confines of Shenecker Arena. Great viewing spot, great place to broadcast volleyball and basketball. Jimmy John's, the number one sandwich choice for Augsburg Athletics, located on the northwest corner of campus. They provide fast delivery. How fast you ask, freaky fast. Go to www.jimmyjohns.com to view their menu and hours. That's Jimmy John's. And take a trip down memory lane at Memory Lanes and Flashback Cafe on 26th Avenue in South Minneapolis. 30 bowling lanes, live entertainment, great food, and 2 game rooms make for a great time. Visit www.memorylanesmpls.com for more information. August coming off a sweep last Friday and Saturday, beating Northwestern on the road and Hamlin on the road to win their 7th and 8th in a row. And by the way, we apologize for all the technical difficulties in the matchup at the Erickson Center. But we hope to have the match up in its entirety, or as much of the entirety as we could see, up on my website on tjsportsonline.net and on Auggie Game Central. Hope to have that match up on the internet here in a couple of days, taking a little bit longer than we expected. As the Silver Fox Town, Richie, a little bit busy. Football on Saturday afternoon. Charlie Beatty, Jason Durham from O'Shaughnessy. 1:10 kickoff and 12:50 broadcast time here on Auggie Game Central. We got soccer next week at home. I believe it's Tuesday and Wednesday at Edor Nelson Field. The men and women's soccer teams are in a playoff hunt. By the way, Al Shank, good friend of mine, he's the public address announcer. Craig Roberts is the statistician. House, he and I go back to 1997. Craig House worked at the University of Minnesota and was the SID for hockey for the Gopher women's hockey program. Thank you, Gene. Gene McGivern, SID here at St. Thomas with the stats. And it didn't get any better, folks. Augsburg hitting a 0-30. And for the match, hitting 0-54. 9 kills, 8 errors in 33 attempts in that second set. St. Thomas hitting 300 and 312 for the match. 13 of 30 and 4 errors. 3 blocks by the Tommies in that second set. Now 5 on the night. Aces, the Tommies have 6. We don't have any. Individuals, Jurdy has 2. Zachary 5, Quam 5, Evans 2, Boyson 3, Schwartz with 2. For St. Thomas, Malik 1, Spacek 6, Bordson 3, Crater 5, Franny Egan 8, Eddie Meyer 1, Andre Erickson with 2. So down 2-0. That's an awfully high mountain to climb. One step at a time, right? Eddie Meyer comes in, and Grace Bordson will sit down. And 10 will send out Crater, Spacek, Malik. And let's see, Luigi, Mazzola, and Ellie Meyer for the Auggies. It'll be Quam, Zachary, Jurdy, Mally, Macy Churl. Macy to serve. We're underway. Third set. Popped up high in the air from the back row. And it's bumped across there by the Tommies and Mazzola. Macy sets up the left pin. There's a shot by Kieta Jurdy. Ellie Meyer sets the near side for Critter. Down the line, and Maddie scores. Maddie Critter. She now has 6. Started the night with 159 kills on the season. 1-0 in favor of St. Thomas. St. Thomas led all the way in that second set. And the serve by Maddie Critter, Augie ball. And in the middle, Evans puts it down, and Karina ties it up. Karina Evans picking up just her 3rd kill. And we're tied at 1-1. As Lexi Lang will come in, Megan Quam will sit down for the Auggies. Actually, one of our 2 young ladies had a Rochester mare. Mom and Dad drove all the way up to watch this one. Here's a shot at the net that was blocked by the Auggies. High in the air, free ball, and it is saved by the Auggies. They set the middle. Karina with a shot blocked at the net. Another block there by Morgan Malley. They set the middle. This time it's not blocked. Put down and buried with Julia Spacek picking up her 7th kill And St. Thomas takes the lead back at 2-1. Meyer had quite a run in the second set from the service line. Augie ball, slide, Karina shot, scores. Karina Evans off the right pin on the slide move, and Karina has both of our kills this set. It'll be 2 serving 3. And Jalen Reyes will come into the match for the Auggies. Jalen, our junior out of Tina Grace High School and Capital College in Columbus, Ohio. Jalen will serve, serving at 2-2 here in the third set. And off the serve, played out front. Maddock finger roll, scores. Catherine Maddock picking up her second kill. The senior setter at a 3-2 St. Thomas. And Lawanji will come out, and Audrey Erickson will come in, and Catherine Maddock will go back to the service line. And 3 serving 2. Close it across. Turtles, nice high pass up front, but into the scores table over there. Tata Gray, he missed the catch on that one, Tata. And a point for the Tommies. And there's another ace. That is their 7th. It is now 4-2. Served by Malik again. Scraped off the floor by Zachary. Back to Sydney. Left pin shot. Put down and good. Sydney Zachary with the point for the Auggies. That's her 6th kill. Scoreboard has 3-3. I thought it was 4-3. We'll go with a tie. I'll go with that. Go with the good news. Shonia will come in. Evans at Turlot. That means Jade Boyson back in to play the middle. So we'll go with 3-3 on the serve from Cookie. Just clears the net. Meyer goes to Arnaise. Maddock in the net on the left side. Put deep. Shonia. Finger roll by Morgan. And it's kept alive by Meyer. Boy, she's been quite at the difference tonight. Zachary up the left pin. And she puts one down. Saved to the back row by Critter. Put cross court and deep. There by Erickson. Augie ball, third hit. Sydney Zachary goes deep and scores. That Matt Cradler let it go. Disbelief look at the linesman. But a point for Zachary, and Sydney has her 7th kill. She's leading us in scoring. The Auggies have a lead. It is now 4-3. Favor the Auggies. Shonia serve. Cradler's pass up front. Maddock, middle. Shot put down by Bortson and scores. Gracie with a point for the Tommies, and she has her 4th kill. And we've been tied at 1, 2, 3, and 4. Egan will come out. And Megan Mazzola will come in. Shonia out, Evans out, Boyson in, Turl in. Mazzola, sophomore, defensive specialist, serving at 4-4. Some discussion at the scorers table. By the way, Tommies are in Whitewater this weekend for Chinner. They've got UW Whitewater, Wheaton College, Stevens Point, and Luther College in the 2-day competition at Whitewater. And they get home on the 10th. Big match against Gustavus. Right now the conference leader. That'll be on the 10th. 1 week from tonight. Gustavus here at Shennick Arena. And then they're on the road. Home against Hamlin, Northwestern, and St. Kate's to finish out the season. And now there's the point up on the board. The one that had eluded them earlier. Now 5-4 St. Thomas. Never question which. Yeah, I know what's going on. Yeah, right. 5-4 St. Thomas. An elusive point put up in favor of the Tommies. And going back to the service line is Mazzola. Megan Serm, back row, played up front by Rios. Left pin, Zachary cross court, nice save by Critter. One hand from the back row. Mazzola bumps it across. Up front, slide move for Boyson. Jade puts it down. Saved by Mazzola at the net, free ball, and the Auggies get called. No, carry called against St. Thomas. Now 5-5. There's our 5th tie. And Lang will come out. Megan Quam will come in. Morgan Madden will rotate to the back line. Malley, Rios, Churro, Zachary, Quam, and Boyson on the floor. Tommy ball, third hit. Krillo left pin shot blocked by the Auggies, but it goes out of bounds. And Maddie has another one. Maddie now with 7. She has 7. Egan has 8. 6-5 St. Thomas here in the third set. And Ellie Meyer coming out for one of the few times tonight. As Grace Bortson comes in to do the serving, one of the 2 middles. And she puts one in the net. There's a service error against St. Thomas. They have 7 aces, just 2 errors. And it's 6-6. Abortion will come out. Ellie Meyer will come back in. Jalen Rios will come out. And Kida Jurdy coming in. Zachary's serve. Played up front by Missoula. Left paint. Critter shot. Scores. Maddie Critter off the left point. Her second straight kill. She's got 8. Egan has 8. St. Thomas leads by a score of 7-6. And Audrey Erickson will come out. And then coming in is Abby Luwaji. Right to left goes deep and out of bounds. Service here. Charge for the Tommies. Point for the Auggies. Tied now 7-7. Our 7th tie. Evans in. Boyson out. And Macy Churl will go back to the service line. Macy sends it deep. Ellie Myers pass up front. Mata goes back at the slide. Put down by Spacek and Julia scores. Julia Spacek down the slide move, and she has a good balance by the Tommies. Spacek with 8. Critter with 8. Egan with 8. And the Tommies with 8 points. They've got the lead at 8-7. And off the serve, hits the top of the tape, comes up front. Maddie can't play it. That is another ace. Maddie Critter picking up the ace. That's her second ace. 8 aces tonight for St. Thomas and a 2-point lead at 9-7. Maddie Critter, Tatina Grace Eagle, former Tatina Grace Eagle. Off the serve, played up front by Drudy. Maddie middle, Evans shot through the block and overpass. Karina puts it down. Floated across by Spacek. Augie ball, third hit. Left pin, Jerry puts it down and scores. Kayla Jurdy off the block, and Kayla picking up her third. Well, if we can get her dialed up, and it'll be a big factor. 8 serving 9 as Quam comes out. Lexi Lang will come in for the Auggies. And the serve by Lexi just clears the net, hits the floor. Lexi with an ace. There we go. That's our first ace. Lexi came in tied for number 2 spot on the team in aces. And it's now 9-9. And that is our 8th time. Serve again. Popped up there by Luwaji. Augie sent it back. Maddock goes back, set shot by Spacek. Blocked by the Auggies. Auggies picking up their third, blocked their first since the first set. And the Auggies have the lead at 10-9. There's their second lead change. Like again, good hard serve. Myers pass up front. Near side. Egan partially blocked. Augie ball. Mallory will set the middle. Karina puts one down. There's Ellie Meyer again. Malik near side. Egan shot down the line. Scores. Fran Egan has another one. The first year has her 9th kill. And it's 10-10. Here in the third set, St. Thomas already leading 2-0. And Spacey comes out. Bordson comes in. Myers serving. Pass from Zachary up front. Maddie goes left side for Kayla Drudy. Puts it cross court and scores. Kayla Drudy with 2 straight kills. And the Auggies have the lead back at 11-10. Rios will come in. Drudy will come out. Jalen, Lang, Turtle, Malley, Evans, and Zachary on the floor for your Auggies. Jalen goes back row, played up front for Malik. Near side for Egan. Shot put down and out of bounds. Oh, it touched on the way out. And a point for Fran Egan. And she's in double figures with 10. And Luwaji will come out. And Audrey Archer will come in for the Tommies. 11 all. 11 points in the match and 10 ties. Not quite the first 2 sets when St. Thomas just dominated. Off the serve, Zachary's pass up front. Free ball popped up by Erickson. Chased down by Maddock. Near side for Egan again. Pulls it across and scores again. Grant Egan. The fastball, the curve ball, and now the changeup. And Friday has 11. St. Thomas has the lead. It's 12, serving 11. Anthony Maddock, senior setter out of Holy Family, the Fire. And I think, what are they in the Wright County Conference? And off the serve, Zachary up front for Mo. Finger roll down the line and scores. Morgan Malley just caught the line. Morgan has her first kill. And the Auggies have tied it up at 12-12. Boyson and Evans at Cookie and Macy Churl will come out. 2-0 St. Thomas. We're 12-12 here in the third set. Best 3 out of 5. Tommy ball, Maddock near side. Erickson through the block and kept wide by the August. Bumped across by Cookie and sent across by Rios. Meyer up front, Maddock near side. Put down by Erickson and Audrey scores. Audrey Erickson picking up the kill for the Tommy Chester third. But St. Thomas has the lead, their 8th lead at 13-12. As Fran Egan will come out. And was that Megan Mazzola coming in? Yep. Megan to do the honors. Mazzola's service deep and out of bounds. Service there by St. Thomas, their third. They're set 4 tonight. And we're tied again. 13-13 in the third set. Lexi Lang will come out. And Megan Quam coming back in. And Morgan Valley back at the service line. Mo's serve back row. Mazzola goes up front. They set the right side, sent across by Erickson. Popped up by Rios. They go left pin. Sydney shot through the block and scores. Sydney Zachary off the left pin. Sid has her 8th kill. She's leading us in scoring, and the Auggies lead by a score of 14-13. There's their 4th lead change. Much more competitive. Third set. Maddie again. Back row. Played up front by Mazzola. They go back set slide. And the shot by Erickson blocked. And here's Mazzola. Mike Kraler getting blocked. Saved by the Tommies and sent across. Rios. For Malik. Far side. Sid off the block. Back row. Mazzola goes up front. Malik sets the middle. Shot put down by Bordson. Saved by the Auggies. Third hit. Sidney up the left pin. Floats it across. And Kraler goes to her knees. In the middle. Put down by Bordson. And scores. Chris Bordson finds the floor. Gracie, the 6-foot senior from Hutchinson. And Bordson has her 5th kill. And guess what? A 13th tie at 14-14. As Meyer will come out. And Spacek will come back in for the Tommies. It's the Erickson, Crater, Spacek, Maddock, Bordson, and Mazzola on the floor. And Morgan Malley has a question for the referee up on the ladder. August right now on the floor. Jane Becker also wants to discuss some things. Not sure what the question was. And Mo coming over to talk to Coach Becker and get the explanation from the referee. And truth be told, I'm not sure what that's all about. St. Thomas and St. Ben's, I'm guessing. St. Ben's winning that one 3-0. Substitution, and Aaron Heidenreich out of Bayside, Wisconsin, Nicollet High School. She's coming in and serving for the Tommies. Augie ball, third hit, pushed across by Morgan Malley. Maddock will go back set right side, shot by Erickson. Saved to the back row by Rios. Malley's pass. Turtle will have to bump it across. Macy sends it deep. Mazzola goes up front, right side, shot put by Erickson. Oh, what a save by Mo. Turtle sends up Sydney. Left pin down the line, and it's popped up by Heidenreich. Here's Kraler with a shot, and saved by Macy Churl, but nobody can get to it. Maddie Kraler picking up her 9th kill. She has 9. Egan has 11. St. Thomas has the lead at 15-14. Aaron Heidenreich serve. Augie ball, middle, put down by Boyson. Played across by Maddock. Turtles pass up front, right side. Quam shot blocked. And another block for the Tommies, their 6th block. As Spacek and company put up the stone wall. And St. Thomas has a 2-point lead. That's their biggest lead in this third set. August have had 4 different leads, but nothing bigger than 1. And Coach Jane Becker will call timeout. Twin City Orthopedics proud to be the official sports medicine provider for Augsburg Athletics. TCO offers orthopedic urgent care hours at 6 convenient locations across the metro. Open 8 to 8, 7 days a week. Visit them at tcomn.com to find a location nearest you. Devani's is more than just pizza and hot hoagies. At Devani, they have the variety like calzones, salads, garlic cheese bread, breadsticks, boneless chicken wings, penny pasta, lasagna, desserts, 100 plus Coca-Cola freestyle beverage options, and more. Customize your food to make it your very own. Devani's favorite. And let's see if I can find a score for the Augie soccer game over at UW River Falls. Over at Raymer Field. My old stomping grounds way back when. Proud Falcon alumni. And let's see. Women's soccer. Come on, computer. You're not cooperating. Yep, no score in. Serving is Aaron Heidenreich from right to left. Popped up by Turl. Melly goes middle. Shot by Zachary. Set scores. Sydney Zachary for the Auggie. This time attacks the middle. And she has 9 for the Auggies. And it is 15, serving 16. As I see Heidenreich coming out. And Aaron Meyer coming back in. Zachary will serve us. Galen Rios coming out. And Megan Quam coming in. Zachary's serve. Creator for Malik in the middle. Shot put down by Spacek and scores. Julia Spacek has another one. And they're 4 seniors, 6'2" senior from Orono. And she had 9 points tonight. And St. Thomas leads by 2, 17-15. Audrey Erickson will come out for the Tommies, and Abby Lawaji will come in. St. Thomas 12-5, winners of 6 of their last 7. Lawaji sends it deep. Macy's pass up front. Mo backs it right side, palm shot. Oh, what a save by Meyer. Malik, free ball, saved by the Auggies. Sent across by Jane Boyson. Catherine Malik again. And here's Critter with a tip. Malik with a save. Turl with a set. The swing by Kidda Jurdy. And it's popped up by Maddie Critter. They go back to the right side of the slide, put down by Spacek, deep and out of bounds. Point for the Auggies. And we're back within 1, 16, serving 17. Boyson out. Karina Evans coming in to play in the middle for the Auggies. Now 2 middle, Jane Boyson and Karina Evans. Augie down by a point. And off the serve, Ellie Meyer pops it up, back room. As Mazzola goes up front and sent across by Critter. They set the middle. Evans gets blocked by the Auggies. Spacek and Kelly. A solo block for Julia. And that is her 3rd solo block tonight. And St. Thomas has a 2-point lead at 18-16. Mazzola will come out. And Fran Egan coming back in. And Maddie Critter serving 18-16. Kayla Jurdy. Pass up front. Back to Kidda from behind the line. Sends it deep. Myers pass for Critter. 3rd hit near side Egan. Shot put down. Saved by Zachary. Back set for Q. Shut down the line. Out of bounds. No touch. Oh, no touch. Attack error by Megan Quam. Point for St. Thomas. They lead 19-16. And another timeout called on the floor. And other women's soccer going on tonight. And it was Concordia and Northwestern playing to a 1-1 tie. UW Lacrosse down in St. Peter beat the Gusties 5-2. St. Olaf at home won their 7th game, beating Stout 5-1. Hamlin on the road down in New Ulm, beating Martin Luther by a score of 3-0. And for the Pipers, that is their 4th win. And at the half, down in Winona, St. Thomas leading St. Mary's by a score of 1-0. Yeah, another volleyball here tonight. We mentioned St. Ben's defeating Carrollton 3-0. 3rd set a little bit more competitive, 25-22. St. Kate's and Superior, no score. Stout and St. Mary's, no score here tonight. And Martin Luther and McAllister, no score over from the Leonard Center. Here at 19-16, St. Thomas, their biggest lead, 3 points. They've led by as many as a dozen in the match. In both the first and second set. Very competitive 3rd set. 5 ties. 12 different or correction, 12 different ties, 5 lead changes. Matty Critter from right to left sends it deep, and there's Zachary up front for Mole. Overpass, and Spacek scores. And a free ball put down by Julia Spacek, and she's in double figures. She has 10. Critter has 9. Egan has 11. 20-16, St. Thomas. Got to put a stop to it right now. Picking on Kayla Judy. Augie ball. Backs at Quam. Q shot is good. Megan Quam off the right pin. And she has her 7th kill. Auggies within 3-17, serving 20. Lexi Lang will come in. Megan Quam will come on for the Auggies. Zachary, Lang, Turtle, Dirty, Malley, and Evans on the floor for the maroon and gray. Lexi serve, back row. Played up front, low pass, saved by Malik, put down by Egan. Friday scores again. Oh my. What a fresh future for that first-year player. Fran Egan with a dozen. 21-17. Now Spacek will come out. Heidenreich will come out. Borson will come in. And Ellie Meyer coming back in. Tommies by 4 and off the serve. And that's going to be another ace. No, Sydney saves it and sends it across. Meyer from Malik. Near side. Egan shot, scores. Money in the bank. Fran Egan with 5 this set, 13 tonight. And the Tommies have their biggest lead at 5 point, 22-17. And there's Sydney unable to handle the serve. And another ace for St. Thomas, their 9th ace tonight. Ellie Meyer has 3 of those. Double, set, and match point for the Tommies. 23, serving 17. And the serve is popped up there by Kayla Dredick from the back row. Zachary sends it deep. Cradler goes up front. Malik puts it across by Bortson, and we got a carry to its call against St. Thomas. Point for the Auggies. 18 serving 23. And Jalen Rios will come in. Kayla Dredick will sit down for the Auggies. Jalen in double figures. And aces on the season. We could use a few here, Jalen. And off the serve. The pass goes up front. They set the near side for Egan again. This time saved by Jalen. Moe with a finger roll. Saved by Meyer. Egan again. Floated this time. Saved by Zachary. Moe, middle. Evan down the line. And that's popped up by Critter. Maddock in the middle. Tipped down the line by Grace Wardson. Saved by Lang. Left side for Sid. Shot to the black. Scores! Sydney Zachary off that left pin. She's in double figures. The latest with 10. 2 in a row for the Auggies. 19 serving 23. Turn back to the wall. I think it's appropriate right here. Served by Jalen. Back row. Kraler's pass up front. Back set. Right side shot. Bortson. Saved there by Lang. Malley for the back row. Rios will send it deep. Eddie Myers pass. Again up front for Malley. Pushes it across and scores. Catherine Malley, the senior setter. She has 3. And here is set and match point for the Tommies. Erickson will come in. And Luwaji will come out. And Catherine Malik back at the service line. 24, serving 19. Third set, Tommy's already up 2-0. And off the serve, Rios for Malley. Cross court, Zachary down the line. Crater pops it up. They set the near side for Egan. Shot blocked by the Auggies. Auggies picking up their 4th block, second this set. 20, serving 24. And you have to win by 2. Boyson will come in. And Macy Trill will come out. So both of our middles are now in. Boyson and Evans. Rios, Lang, Malley, and Zachary on the floor. Green Evans. And the serve goes deep. Ellie Myers pass up front. Maddock goes near side for Erickson. Shot blocked by the Auggies. Tommy ball. Ellie Meyer again for Audrey. Erickson through the block. Scores! Audrey Erickson sealed the deal for the Tommies with their 4th kill. And St. Thomas wins the 3rd set. 25-20, and the match 3-0, and they win their 5th win, 5th match in conference. They are now 5-1 for the August. The 8-match winning streak comes to a close. They dropped to 4-2 in conference, and 16-3 overall. As I mentioned, the 3rd set very competitive. August led 4 different times, but by no more than 1. St. Thomas led on 9 different occasions, and their biggest lead was 5. We had 13 ties in that third set. We had 5 different lead changes. The unofficial totals, first of all, for the Auggies, we had just the 1/8 that by Lexi Lang. In the kill department, Morgan Malley had 1, Kieta Jurdy had 4, Sydney Zachary had 10, Megan Quam 6, Karina Evans with 4, Boyson 3, Schwartz 2. And again, we had 4 blocks, all team block varieties. For St. Thomas, Catherine Malik, the senior setter, had 3 kills. Julia Spacek finished in double figures with 10. Great Sports in the middle had 5. Maddie Critter finished with 9. Franny Egan finished with 13 tonight. Ellie Meyer with 1. Audrey Erickson with 4. 9 aces tonight, led by Ellie Meyer with 3 and 6 blocks, including a couple of solos. And that's the story tonight from Shennecker Arena against St. Thomas on the road at UW Whitewater this weekend. The Auggies home against St. Scholastica on Friday night to start a new winning streak. Auggies will be at home as well Saturday morning against UW Stout, 11 o'clock. And Matt Nelson will have the call of that match. I'll be with you on Friday night. Matt Nelson on Saturday morning. Next Wednesday, 1 week from tonight, Tom Ritchie and I will be in St. Joe, Minnesota, St. Ben's. And the Auggies, a rematch of last year's MIAC championship match that went 5 sets. And we'll have it for you here on Augie Game Central. The broadcast here tonight made possible by our fine sponsors who support us. Some 130 broadcasts throughout the season. They include Twin City Orthopedics, Wells Fargo, Minnesota Coaches Incorporated, Devoni's Pizza and Hot Hoagies, Courtyard Minneapolis Downtown, 360 Wow Incorporated, The Corner Bar, Jimmy John's, Memory Lanes and Flashback Cafe on 26th Avenue, Adidas, and Big Athletics as well. For the Silver Fox, Tom Rich, and for Ben, doing the some of the technical work as well, I'm Tom Witchin. Your final score, St. Thomas tonight, 3-0 over your Auggies from Shennecker Arena here in the capital of St. Thomas University in St. Paul. Good night, everybody. We'll talk again.